What's up YouTube? Today I'm gonna be showcasing my Astrodragon World deck. It's mostly like trial, but it's quite strong for my opinion. So this is my buddy. Yeah, you know the flag, this is the flag. Well, I play 3 copies of King Brilliance. So every time I don't defeat them the first turn, you can drop a card and you can stand on cards. The next card I play is 3 copies too. Sky Seer. It's like another body I can say, cause to be honest, I think I use this more. Yeah. Like I can cast a lot of spells to make the defense higher so they won't be able to really destroy it. And it's still good. I ain't the best YouTuber cause this is like my first time. But I use Sky Seer Dragon for gauge. I don't have Fret cause I don't have enough money for Fret. So I use this gain 1 gauge, and I will never really lose gauge cause a lot of my cards is like gain gauge. Play 2 copies of the trial version of Astrodragon. I feel like changing this to like an item or other monsters, but I have not enough money yet. So the next one is I play 2 copies of Sky Seer Dragon Sinister. So once I call my buddy, this will get +1 critical and penetrate, so I can destroy the center while destroying the left or right and still dealing damage to them. I play 4 copies of Proclaim Seer the Star. I don't care. Pay 1 life, look at the top 4, take up to 2 Astrodragons from them and the rest of the gauge. So every time when I have my buddy or the other one, I'll just use this to gain gauge, 4 gauge. I play 4 copies of Formation Clear. Once I set this, I gain 1 gauge and gain 1 life. At the start of my turn, I can move any monsters to any areas that doesn't have a monster. Play 4 copies of this. This is awkward. Very nice. Then now I play 4 copies of Impacts. Okay, so every time I do my buddy and the formation I always use, I'll mostly have this because I'll attack more than 4 times. And the damage I do is mostly 34 or 30 damage. Okay, I play 4 copies of the Trial Mars Barrier because I have no other defense spells, but I rarely use this because I sometimes defeat my friends in 1 turn. Okay. So I play 1 copy of Seer Fight Dragon Palette and Seer Dragon Cortis because this is not good, but I can cause size 0 so I can do my formation and it will do 3 critical. This I only call it to make my buddy have 3 soul guards. That's what I call. And you gain 3 critical if I want to keep it in the field. Okay, I play 3 copies of Sky Seer Rising Light. Pay 2 health, put up to 1 Astrodragon with a cross in its name and 1 item, Astrodragon item. This is why this is like mostly the main source of me always getting my buddy and the item. Okay, I play 3 copies of Celestial. I can't pronounce it, but never mind. You can read it if you want. Pay 1 life. I can choose 2 things. Call a natural monster from your hand by paying its cost call, or return a monster from the field to the hand. Good good card if I need to defend. Okay. I play 3 copies. I think I said that already. I play 3 copies of Notice Enhancement Tactics to gain 2 gauge and plus 3 critical, so I can easily use my call my body or use a spell. Next, play 2 copies of Addict Division. Pay 2 gauge, so if I cast the enhancement tactics, I can drop pay 2 gauge and use this and draw 2 cards. Okay, next is 2 of this Seer Tool Arcana or something. Pay 1 life and pay 1 gauge. This card can only attack if you have an Astro on your. This card can even attack if you have an Astrodragon on your center. When this card attacks the Astrodragon on center and left, destroy monster on your opponent's field. So this is a good card for me to counter, like Gargantua Gibus or something. Okay, so I play 2 copies of that. Well, Bird Trial. So now I have 2 of this. Seer Tool Star Pendulum. Isn't that good cause you pay 1 life to just deal 2 damage, that's all, to be honest. But that's why I'm trying to get like the cross or the bow. I don't know what is it called though, cause it's like I just built this like 3 days ago, so I don't know a lot of the stuff. Okay, so I play 1 of this Notify Missing Mission. I can call up to 1 monster that's size 1 or less with there's Astrodragon by paying its cost call. So I have this to, I have the size 0 monster, the dragon, the small dragon, to just defend cost size 1 or less, and I don't want to use any other things, so it costs more critical. Okay, and last thing, play 1 of Notify Skyseer Impulse. Well, I gain 2 life if I'm low, or deal 1 damage, which I can do both. Well, that's all for my Star Dragon World deck, Astrodragon. Okay, so, well, I just